We're going to talk about some basic display concepts that you can utilize in your stores, and also just some basic things that are going to help you facilitate an easy transition from season to season to season. It's also about getting the most out of the dollars you spend. Trees, garlands, wreaths for holiday decor, those things can be expensive, so you want to be able to utilize them as much as possible. Let your product be the star. If you look closely at the product, it will tell you how it needs to be shown to really show itself off. Display concepts should be driven by the product themselves. The tree in Circa, for example, uses mugs and product spoons as ornaments. Another example of product as display would be our garland in the Night Before Christmas display, utilizing children's socks as the ornaments, also incorporating enlarged images to tell the story of the night before Christmas. So it's about utilizing things that are sort of eye-catching and unusual to capture people's attention, and also utilizing product to facilitate the sales of product throughout your store. If they come into your store and you've got all of one product kind of grouped together by its theme or its pattern, it makes a stronger statement in one category than if it's spread out throughout the entire room. Displays don't have to be complicated. For example, the paper bag wall, which is a hit at this season's show, is merely paper bags stapled to a wall in a shingle pattern. All you have to do is spend $15 and 20 minutes and you've got an impactful display. One thing that we always talk about when I used to work in department stores was more on the floor, meaning that you have more on the sales floor than you have in your back stock room. Do a little bit of warehousing out on your sales floor, and customers can self-help themselves, so they're not having to have you help them with everything. So we stack it up, we mass it out. There are lots of ways that you can stack and mass things that don't necessarily have to take up a lot of square footage or necessarily be even a shop damage risk. Stack up glasses or mugs with pieces of acrylic in between. It's very stable, it gets the point across, it's very affordable. Those are an excellent resource for getting a lot of merchandise out in a small amount of space. If you have more out on the floor and a customer comes in and they say, oh, I love this mug, I want to buy 6, I want to buy 8. But if you only have 3 out on your sales floor, they may or may not ask you if you have more. But if they see that you've got more sitting there, chances are much greater that they're going to buy in bulk because you've got it available for them. It's all about getting the product to show at its best.